a lot of running room to the backs, but what was your assessment of that part of it?
Well, it was some of that. We also didn't hand the ball off that much. I think we had maybe 25 handoffs out of 102 snaps. The biggest issue was we're just taking turns making mistakes. And it's all across the board. I was just saying a minute ago that sometimes on defense, if the backside, corner forgets the blitz and the ball goes to the right, nobody knows but him and his coach. But if the right guard steps the wrong direction and the 3 technique is free, the whole world sees this guy's free in the backfield, and it kind of screws the whole play up. So we got to do a better job as coaches of being more demanding on our guys, because that's part of our fault as well. But they got to take accountability for not doing what they're asked to do all the time. And I think we also were up with a bunch of guys that were not going to play all in the fall. And spring is the time for guys to get reps, have an opportunity to compete and earn a spot or prove that you deserve a chance to earn a spot. In the fall, if it's playing with 12 guys, we're going to play with 12 guys. We'll take our time, and everybody else will be practice dummies and keep them fresh. But the more guys we have that can help us execute and play at a high level, the better off we'll be. So we just got to be able to relax, calm down. We got some young guys who, when you call it a game or call it a scrimmage, like their mind blows and they just, get super nervous and just got to relax. But they come out on practice field on Tuesdays and Thursdays when no one's watching. They execute well and play full speed and play with confidence. There's a little bit of that. It's just a mix of too many issues and not playing enough confidence and execution.
How do you
first offensive line, you feel like you have the right 5 guys?
I think so, I think when they're all on the same page, which is easy to say about anybody, I think we're pretty dang good. Those guys are trying to learn different spots. Obviously, Devon played a lot last year, but was not playing right tackle. Tyree's at the left tackle spot. Tyler's playing center. And, Jahir and Mahoney have not played a bunch in the past, and it's kind of sparingly. So those guys are having a chance to kind of start up front. But again, every spot is going to continue to be up for grabs. We like a lot of guys who are kind of doing well right now, but every has an opportunity to come out and either prove your worth and stay where you are or get beat up by somebody else. So,
do you anticipate right now that I know you have at least 2 guys coming in the summer along the offensive line, maybe guards or whatever they might be, but do you feel like they might be able to get in there in the mix now? Or?
I think it all depends on how fast they come in and learn what to do. Because if you don't know what to do, you can't compete. And that's part of the issue that we have with some young guys of playing with lack of confidence because they're second guessing themselves every snap. And that's probably because they just don't do a good enough job of studying the tape and notes and knowing what to do and being able to relax and play full speed, because you can't play, like I said, with confidence and be aggressive when you're trying to figure out, am I lined up correctly, am I going the right direction, and you're thinking once the ball snaps. So we want to just do a good job of trying to slow things down and process everything before the ball snaps. When the ball snaps, go execute, have fun. Play the same game you've been playing your whole life.
Mark Richt said just now, it sounded as if the last scrimmage he's going to tone it down a little bit. That's the way it sounded. He said some situational things. And,
well, he's a head football coach, so if this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do.
And he sounded very high on Malik Rhodey.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Malik, just from experience standpoint, came in with the leg up. He knows what to do the most, which obviously, like I just said before, if you don't know what to do, especially playing quarterback, in every scenario, it's hard for you to have a chance to really compete. There's some guys that have some bright moments. Nkosi made some bright moments, bright throws at times, some great scrambles. And Jaren is a young, confident guy, which I love the fact he's always poised. He never panics ever. And that cat can throw the football, but obviously being able to learn how to operate the entire offense, Malik is ahead of the curve when it comes to that.
What kind of spring did Travis Homer have?
Travis Homer is the same dude every day. He gets in front of the meetings very shy, but he is a dog. He's tough, he's dependable, he does everything correctly. He is a leader by example. We're trying to get him to become more vocal, and he's trying to do that as well, which I appreciate. And we need that because we don't have enough leaders on offense. But he sets the tone for our room. As far as being an every down tailback, he's the only true complete guy that I can trust in every single scenario. And other guys do it at times. They do it in spurts. Obviously, DJ's been very dynamic with the ball in his hands. But pass protection is obviously considered to be an area improvement for him. He made some nice pickups today, but just being more consistent with it. Just have more guys who I can trust in every situation that they put in the game. If I can't trust you on 3rd down to pick up a blitz, know what to do first off, but actually pick it up when they come, you're not going to play.
I was going to ask you about Lorenzo, just kind of his development from spring to the start of spring to today.
Well, he's come a long way, Lorenzo is obviously very talented, has all the gifts and tools in the world to be very successful, to be an every down tailback. Again, he's just a young guy that's trying to learn what we do. He's the only new guy I have in my room, so I know it's frustrating for him that everybody else knows what to do, how to do, and he's like, coaches on me every single day. But he's doing well, he's getting better. And I kind of expect it from a young guy coming in just to be swimming in something. I just want to be able to relax as much as possible, even though I'm on him. I'm in his ear every single snap. But just relax and play confident like he did his whole life, and let his talent shine and make the most of his opportunities. But he's doing fine.
What have you seen this spring with the fullbacks? You know, Trayon moving there. Robert, I think, has played there a little bit, and Michael Parrott. Yeah, what's that group? Your sense?
Yeah, so we have a fullback still coming in the summertime that we signed, true freshman, that hopefully helps shore at that spot some. He's a bigger, more traditional fullback, you know, 255, 60 pounds plus type guy. But Trey does a really good job of transitioning from tailback to fullback. He's obviously one of the bigger guys I have in my room. He's very athletic. He does struggle in space sometimes in the direction, but it's kind of suited, in my opinion, to play fullback. And he just has to use all that weight room strength he has, because he can lift a house in the weight room and transfer it to actual football field. I'm just playing with more confidence and knowing how to play that new position. And Michael Parrish kind of come along from last fall, had some reps, some live reps in the game, and obviously a bunch of reps in practice, continue to compete at that spot.
All righty. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Thomas.
Thank you.